Hello everyone. After 1 year of using my Bambu Lab A1 Mini as my very first 3D printer, I can honestly say I would buy it again today. So here are the 5 reasons why I still think the A1 Mini is worth buying in 2026. Number 1. Easy setup. This was my first 3D printer, so I had no idea what to expect. I thought I would spend hours setting it up and trying to get my first print working, but that wasn't the case at all. The printer comes mostly assembled in the box. You remove the transport screw, attach a couple of parts, plug it in and turn it on. That's pretty much it. The printer then takes care of the complicated stuff. It automatically levels the bed and runs calibration and check everything before printing. As a complete beginner, this was huge. I didn't have to spend days learning how to tune a printer before making my first print. Instead, I could focus on learning 3D printing itself, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons the A1 Mini is such a great printer for beginners. Number 2. Reliability. If I had to pick one thing that impressed me the most over the last year, it would probably be reliability. I have printed a lot of projects on this machine. One of the biggest was a dentist sign that measured around 500 millimeters long. Because it was larger than the build volume, I had to print it in multiple sections and join everything together afterwards. The entire project took well over 100 hours of printing, and the printer handled it without any issues. One thing I love about this machine is the confidence it gives you. I watch the first layer, make sure everything looks good, and then I can walk away or even go to bed. Have I had failed prints? Of course, but honestly most of them were my fault. Wrong setting, trying a new filament, not cleaning the build plate properly, or simply learning as I went. Once I corrected the settings, the same print usually came out perfectly. After more than a year of ownership, I still dread this printer with long prints. Number 3. It handled different materials. When I bought this printer, I thought I would only print PLA because that's what most beginners start with. But as I got more comfortable with 3D printing, I started experimenting. I printed PETG for stronger functional parts and brackets. I printed with TPU for flexible parts. I even printed tires for my RC cars. TPU and PETG, slowing the print speed down a little, made a huge difference. Once I figured that out, the results were excellent. For a beginner printer, it's far more capable than I expected. Number 4. Bambu ecosystem. This is something I didn't fully appreciate when I first bought the printer. But over time, it became one of my favorite things about owning it. First, there is a Bambu Studio. As a beginner, I found it very easy to use. The interface is clean and easy to understand. I never felt overwhelmed by hundreds of complicated settings. Then there is a MakerWorld. And honestly, this was a huge help when I was starting out, because I didn't know how to design my own models. MakerWorld gave me thousands of things to print: signs, keychains, miniatures, decorations, functional parts, light boxes, storage solutions, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Whenever I finished one project, there was always another one waiting. The community is also fantastic. People share models, ideas, print profiles, and solutions to common problems. It makes learning much easier when you are not figuring everything out alone. Number 5. It grows with you. This is probably the reason I still haven't felt the need to upgrade. When I first got the printer, I was printing very basic models and decorative items. Then I started printing signs, functional parts, RC car components, then miniatures, and now I am painting them by hand. Every time my skills improved, the printer kept up. I never felt limited by the machine. Instead, I felt like I was still learning new things. I don't have a dedicated workshop. I print from my desk, and when I need extra space, it's easy to move. Despite its size, the print quality is excellent. It looks modern, feels solid, and doesn't feel like a cheap beginner machine. It feels like a finished product. So after 1 year of ownership, I have printed RC car tires, custom signs, functional pet care parts, miniature, gifts for friends, and plenty of random projects in between. And all of that started with this being my very first 3D printer. Looking back, I genuinely think it was the right choice for me. And if the A1 Mini disappeared tomorrow, I would probably just buy another A1 Mini. Let me know in the comments what you are currently printing, or if you have any question about A1 Mini. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.